Hello friends, welcome to Del Soccer. My name is Delale Frank and this is News Daily, where I serve you with all the major trending news in the last few hours. If it's your first time here, please hit on the subscription button and let's build this community together. Without wasting much time, let's get straight into today's video. So today we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about Burna Boy, who has been confirmed that he'll be performing at the Champions League finals. We're also going to talk about FIFA president who has also been re-elected into position. Then we'll talk about Nyantakyi, who has spoken for the first time after ANAS lost a case against Kennedy Japan. We're going to talk about this and bring you details of all this major trending. So the organizers of the Champions League, UEFA, have announced that Nigerian superstar Burna Boy will perform at the 2023 finals. The Grammy Award winner is expected to rock the kickoff show at the highly anticipated showdown on June 10, 2023. The show, hosted by Pepsi and UEFA, will take place at Istanbul Olympic Stadium. Announcing the lineup on Twitter, UEFA shared a video of Burna Boy on the official page confirming his participation. And also, for the first time, fans have also been given the chance to take part in this particular showdown, where fans either will perform or show their dancing skills, where they will be dancing to Burna Boy's music video and post it on social media, or show their footballing skills and post it on social media. Some few fans will be selected out of that and will also attend the Champions League. So if you're a good dancer here and you are watching this or you are listening to me and you're a very good dancer or you are someone who's very good with footballing skills, take part of this challenge. Post your video on social media, tag Pepsi or UEFA, and maybe you can make it a chance. This is a good opportunity for our dancers in Ghana to maybe go international. In another news, ANAS, Kennedy Japan, and ex-FA president Nyantakyi have been trending since yesterday. And it's simply because ANAS took Kennedy Japan to court over a documentary that Honorable Kennedy Japan showed on his channel, where he called it "Who Watches the Watchman?" And I'm sure you remember that. So ANAS sued Kennedy Japan for defamation, but the judge, Justice Eric Ban, held that ANAS had failed to prove that Kennedy Japan defamed him by airing the documentary "Who Watches the Watchman?" On the contrary, the judge ruled that the documentary had exposed corrupt practices that ANAS and his associates were involved in. The court further held that Kennedy Japan had provided sufficient evidence to prove that ANAS has used his findings to solicit money from individuals implicated in the evidence he had gathered. This news, and I'm sure you saw where there's a quote where he said, "From the above, I hold that the plaintiff is a blackmailer who uses blackmail to extort money from his opponents and people he does not like. What the plaintiff is doing is not investigative journalism, but investigative terrorism." And I'm sure you, and then the judge went ahead to award a cost of 50,000 Ghana cedis against ANAS. This was pretty much what happened at the courts. And in attendance, the former vice president of Ghana Football Association, Mr. George Freya, was present, and then the former GFA president, Mr. Nyantakyi, was also present. And after that, Nyantakyi has spoken, and I'm going to quote him. He said, "The High Court's decision testifies to the truth that ANAS, ANAS, is not honest, but as described by the court, is a blackmailer and an extortionist." He also added that the judge also described his job as an investigative terrorist instead of investigative journalism. He has been totally disgraced and once portrayed himself as an angel, but today I'm not even sure he's at the devil's level yet. Mr. Nyantakyi has been banned for life, but later was reduced to 15 years in 2020. So I'm hearing a lot of people also saying that if what are this case means to Mr. Nyantakyi's ban. So what now Mr. Nyantakyi now has to do is maybe he can gather this evidence and take it to FIFA. And if FIFA takes his ban away, then he can come back to football. But who knows and what can happen? Let's see what happens. But I also don't know I'm not a lawyer, so I can't explain the legal angle of it. Maybe I'll look for a lawyer who will explain things to me, but I don't know what this means to ANAS and the reputation. of ANAS? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think this ruling affects ANAS and the work he does? And also, do you think this ruling gives Mr. Nyantakyi any chance of overturning his 15 years ban? Now, let's wrap up with FIFA and something related to the world football. So, I'm sure you know that the FIFA Extraordinary Congress happened today in Kigali. And there, Gianni Infantino, who is the FIFA president, has been re-elected as the president of the association for 4 more years after running unopposed at the Congress of the world governing body. The 52-year-old Swiss Italian lawyer was confirmed in office by acclamation at the gathering in Kigali, the capital of Rwanda, on Thursday. It is officially his first re-election since he initially took over the remaining terms of his suspended predecessor, Joseph Blatter, in 2016. This means he can seek another term in 2027 until 2031, according to the FIFA status. Infantino's re-election was just a formality after no other candidate came forward. Even if he is not universally popular among member associations for a range of reasons, including pushing for a failed plan to play the World Cup every 2 years. Several European countries, including Germany, Norway, and Sweden, have not been happy with his presidency and said they will not actively support him. And I'm sure you know that. And also, one of the things that made him a bit unpopular is playing the World Cup in Qatar, which Qatar did a brilliant job by hosting it. So the FIFA president will now be serving until 2026. And after that, he can still have a chance of going again. But this time around, he went unopposed. So that is it. And that is all you're going to bring today's edition to an end. We talked about Mr. Nyantakyi speaking for the first time after an analysis, court case, and then FIFA president re-elected into office again. My name is Delali Frank. This is News Daily on Dell Soccer. Until we meet again, bye bye for now.